Good evening, folks. How's everyone doing today? It is incredibly warm where I am. We had a thunderstorm last night, so I was hoping that would actually kind of break the humidity, but it hasn't. It is really hot. Right, so we'll give it a minute or two to let a couple people filter in before we get going. Looks like we've got a couple people just starting to join. Hey folks. So SUPERHOT won the votes on Discord. Been a little while since I've played, hopefully I'm not too rusty, but today we are going for the SUPERHOT Centurion again. We're doing the Node 100 with no upgrades. Really looking forward to that one. My only regret is not being able to play in VR. Oh, and not having any upgrades. Alright, a few people are in, it looks like. Let's get started. Hey Panda, hey Axel. I forget, does the credit card actually kill? No, it doesn't. I couldn't remember if it was one of those that acts like a shuriken or not. Huh, okay, I didn't realize you could bat throwables away. I thought that was just the katana dudes that could do that. Oh, hi. Let's conserve some ammo and grab that. Hello. Oh, good dodge. I'm loving the gun you've dropped for me, thank you. I'm not sure I'll even end up getting to it. No, nice and easy. Hey there, Max. Okay, I get the weird start on this level. Let's try and begin with a katana. Oh, or not. Last minute dodge. Probably want to stun you. Okay. You spawned in very quickly. I thought I'd have a little while to just deal with two people. Hi. I don't like this level. Come back here. You bugger. Right, I feel like I got a little bit lucky on that level. I don't think I dealt with that very well. Maybe I shouldn't have just jumped straight down, but then again, I didn't have a weapon, so... That's probably the correct person to stun. Okay, and we'll just stick around here with you and have your shotgun. Who took a shot at me? I guess that was you guys. And no one's coming down the stairs? Cool. That's a nice double kill, hopefully. No, not quite. They gave me the lineup for it, but my shotgun just didn't give me the right spray. Okay, so I see the two we're beginning with. Ugh. I feel like I'm not leading that bullet very well. Stop it. Stop moving. We're just going to not deal with you for a second. Where else are people coming in here? Let's get rid of that. Hopefully that hits that guy at the end of the corridor. No. Let's swap for some more ammo. Hi. Okay, that was a nice level. I felt good about that one. It really is the starts that mess with you. Okay. So, okay, there's one... No, they're both there. And there's a shotgun. This is probably semi-decent positioning to just sit on the corner here and wait for people to come around. I'll leave that window unsmashed, probably. I'm not sure if that would matter, but... Yeah, they can't jump, can they? Can I get you from here? Ooh, just. Nice. Do you wanna come up here, bro? They're all unarmed. That's nice. Hopefully they're not saving all their guns for another level. Yeah, cheers, Panda. That one went nice and smoothly. One unarmed guy, two unarmed guys. Can I get that before you? Yeah, go away. So I don't have a weapon to begin with here. I've got probably one more hit on this. I'm gonna wait for you to just get a bit closer, I think. It's maybe not a bad spot. I'm probably close enough to that door to stop anyone spawning. I've got two melee weapons coming up. I can just sit behind this corner and wait for people to get close to me. And hopefully they won't be spiky guys. I don't think I've seen any spiky guys so far. I think they are in this mission. I think anyone can be in this mission. Oops. Okay, another nice one. Had a good position to begin with there. We've done the first line of levels. I hear a mine very near me. And there's a gun on the other side of it. We're just going to immediately jump away. Oh, two very nicely lead bullets. Let's change of plan. I shouldn't have taken a shot at him. The mine was going to kill him and I should have known that. Oops. I'll have your gun, please. You're not going to die from a distance. You are, though. So, it's so warm here today that I've resorted to keeping a spray bottle of water in the fridge. So if you hear this noise at any point during the stream, that's me spraying myself in the face with some nice cold water, like I'm a fucking misbehaving cat. But it helps, jeez. What's worse about today is, like, not only has it been really hot, but there has been absolutely no breeze at all. I've even had just straight the front door of my house open. Like, not just the windows and stuff like usual. Just the front door, just left it open. Just trying to get some kind of breeze flowing through, and there's been nothing. It has been dead. Complete dead air all day. Damn it. Okay. Wow, really? Okay, thank you for being very inaccurate. Oh, hi. Hey Dan, hey Alistair. Hey Eatmeister. Am I using the more node? Yes, so I am at a point in the story where I have lost all my abilities. And that appears to have carried over to challenges. Give me that gun. And I didn't realise, but I don't want to continue the story because I'm aware that if I'm not sure where it completes, but if I manage to complete the game before I get all my powers back, there is a 2.5 hour wait coded into the game where I can't replay until that time's run out, right? And I don't want to finish the game off stream, that'd be a bit of an anticlimax after playing it all on stream. So I need to complete the game, but at a point where I no longer want to continue playing the game on that stream. Which means I now want to complete the Node 100 and the challenges and stuff. Go on. Damn it. Ooh, can we try and hit you with a mine up there? No. So I want to complete the game on stream, which means finishing everything I want to do before that, because the timer's going to immediately start counting down as soon as I finish it. So I'm trying to do Node 100 now, but I have no upgrades, which means I have to use, not only do I have to use the more core, because none of the are on offer. My game has frozen up. Interesting. Let's hope that fixes. I don't want to lose this progress. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, not only do I have to use the more node, but I also don't get any upgrades for this entire challenge. That's probably good spread. Yeah. I've got 2 guns here. And a shuriken. We should be alright. It's quite a nice position, actually. And no upgrades also means no healing, so I really do only have 3 lives to complete these 100 levels. Let's just hit that mine. Might get a blind kill. Ooh, you're going to be nasty. Good. Okay, it's a decent start. I see one person. Oh, and there's another one who's hiding. Ooh, good dodge. I don't want to kill you. We're just going to have to... Where's the mine? Where's the mine I'm hearing? That might get a couple people. Let's try that out. Okay, that's one. You might also kill someone for me. They're all just lining up to be killed at this door. Oh dear. Ah, really? I didn't hit the mine? Yes, nice double kill. Reload, please. Damn it, just a little too late. I think this is probably a win, right, on the next kill? Whew, okay. That was a little nasty. Starting me next to the spiky guy, that's always a bit scary. Okay. I love that spike gun. It's so cool. Sure, let's just kill you with this from a distance now, I guess. You might even kill the guy behind you if I'm very lucky. Didn't sound like it. That stunned you, apparently. Didn't really want to use a spike on that. I should have probably picked up the pistol first. Okay, I played the beginning of this level really badly, but I have got away with it. Damn it. Good. Hello. Oh, you shitbag. I didn't think you were going to shoot me that fast. I'm doing alright, except for the fact that I'm way too fucking hot. How's everyone in chat doing? Probably going to start playing this a little faster now, because all of a sudden, this ain't looking like the run. Seems like a nice little spot to just hide in. Or we grab. We don't grab. Okay. Hey Bob. What's the temp there? I'm not sure, although it's warmer in my house than it is outside anyway, because my house retains heat like absolute crazy. I usually don't have to put the heating on in, like, even in winter here, really. I don't know why my house gets so warm, but... Well, actually, it's got huge windows at the back, which is facing the direction of the sun. So it tends to, yeah, heat up fast. It's like being in a greenhouse. So in here, it probably did get to like 30 today. And there's just been absolutely no breeze. If there's even a little breeze, my house also seems to channel that quite nicely, because I guess... It's sort of, I've got the road that I live on with the houses on either side seems to like turn into a bit of a wind tunnel. So we get nice breeze fairly easily if I just open all the windows, but today it has been so dead outside that there's not even been a breeze. Oh, I love the VR version of this game, Bop. I want a VR headset almost exclusively for this game. It's so cool. Didn't get him, but it did knock his bullet out of the air. Oops. Wow. Hi. All very weird start to this level, but we got away with it. Even if I did play that particularly badly. Where did you go? Whew. What? Right, okay. With that spray, the spray that hit me there that was behind me, looked like it was part of the spray that was in front of me that I stepped backwards to dodge. Which made it feel like it should have gone way past me already, so I'm not... That felt like a weird thing to kill me. I don't know. Nice. I like those snipes. We're in a good position here, I think. Let's hang out. Nice. Oh, all the snipes on this one. Have I got one more bullet? No. Well, you can have that, enjoy. Don't want to kill the katana guy. Damn it. And that's why. There you go. The only problem is aiming way harder. Certainly throwing stuff is mad hard. What's nice about the VR version with aiming, though, is that you don't have to be, like, it's not a first-person shooter anymore. I mean, obviously, it's first-person, but you don't, it's not like Raycast vision. Hey Rubik's. You can like duck behind cover and then just bring your hand out and like shoot from behind cover, which is just sick. Fucking love that you can do that. So yeah, aiming is a bit harder, but you've got like a lot more options when it comes to aiming, which is very cool. You're not gonna take any of my shit, are you? Nope. Nice. But yeah, throwing stuff in the VR Superhot, I'm terrible at. Oh, come on. Hi. Can we get a nice line up here? Yeah, lovely. Any more nice lineups? Are you about to punch me? Ooh, okay. I can stand here. Interesting. Oh, is there someone behind me? You dickhead. I didn't even get a warning. It didn't say watch your back. That level felt like it spawned people in very quickly. So the general idea seems to be that it starts you with 2 people in the level, and then, like, obviously... Huh. I've not used that. How do I... Huh. So I guess I have to open the security gate. You know what, we're right at the beginning. Let's see if we can work out how we open the security gate. I would imagine it's quite far away from the gate. Maybe there's a button under the bar? Maybe there's something behind that painting? There is a dart behind that painting. Interesting. Is the dart part of it? Oh, of course it is. I have to dart the fucking dartboard. Yeah. Ah! Stop it. Stop harassing me. No. Let me go. No, you Okay, well I think we worked out how to get the computer on that. We just have to do it next time. Are you not stunned by that? No? You're not amazed by my throw? Sure. Yeah, I was rushing there. Okay, let's slow down. Accidentally fast forwarded time at the start there. Whoops. Is that a hot dog stand? I thought I got a really lucky kill on someone a second ago. But it was just me smashing a window. Sad face. Oh, I thought there were 2 people there. Whoops. I appreciate when they start me close enough to someone I do actually get a hit on them. What I don't appreciate is when they don't have a weapon I can take. Screw you, game. I think this works as a shuriken. Don't want to waste ammo on you. Okay, let's grab that now. Oh, done already. Half decent starting position, I guess. I think there's a knife over here, isn't there? Whoa, I didn't see you. That's awkward. Come around the corner, please. Nice. Good lineup. Hi. Anyone else? In VR, you're able to blind fire if you're good enough to do so. You mean like firing just like behind you for shots and stuff? I guess you can, yeah. Yeah, VR definitely allows for some very interesting tactics you can't do otherwise. Damn it. Hi. As much as I love the music on this level, it does stop me hearing where people are. Let's try and keep you in between. Q and shield, please. Yes. Thank you for doing your job. It's actually not a bad strategy. Because not only can they hit their own guys, but they actually appear to try not to fire at their own guys. So just getting very up close to someone without a weapon for a bit, I think does actually kind of let you just use them as a human shield fairly successfully. Oh, that is some banging music. Good start. I feel like I could pick that gun up from miles away. No complaints. Damn it. Okay, I have 2 pistols. That's good. Good dodge. Bad dodge. Did I honestly fire 6 bullets there? Really? I thought I fired like 3. Like, I didn't even think I was on my last bullet. I thought I had half a clip left. Oh, lordy. It was a bop. There is a gun here, good. And it's also a very nice position. No, it's not, that's glass. Damn it. I thought I had a dead end, but of course I don't, there's windows there. What's in the bin? Slightly rubbish, but it'll do. Oh, that was a nice shot. Happy with that one. It's very satisfying to get the guys with only 1 limb from decent distances. Let's keep you in the middle. Good. And where's everyone else? There's a shotgun here. I'll stick around in a dead end with 2 guns. That's about as good as a position can get, I think. Nice. Thanks, Bob. Yeah. Speaking of bops. Oh, there's like a vent there. I think that's too small to get into, isn't it? We've got a lineup? We do. We don't. Thank God that was the last person I had to kill. I'm very near a mine. Where is everyone? Let's get you a bit closer so I can hopefully steal your gun. Hi. Textbook level. I think office is generally quite a nice level. You can find a decent dead end a lot of the time that you can camp. That was a very cheeky dodge he tried to do. He was like sliding to the right. Or his left, I guess. Damn it. Hit him. Hey Charlie. No idea why you recommended this or what it is, but I wish you the best with a like. Thanks, Charlie. No idea what game this is. This is SUPERHOT. It's a first-person shooter, and time only moves when you do, so the whole thing essentially takes place in like bullet time. So you can dodge bullets and stuff like that by just standing very still. So you'll see as I move forward to try and grab this credit card here, these guys are going to try and kill me. Didn't see that mine being there. That's a kill? I didn't realise the CD counted. I thought it was just a distraction. Let's try and get rid of that mine. This looks like a good spot as any. Hi there. Hey Diego. Alright, let's cool down for a minute. The spray bottle that I'm using to cool myself down was a bottle of bleach, so I hope I've rinsed it out well enough. It still smells vaguely of lemons, but I have sprayed it in my eyes and I feel fine, so... Yeah, I guess that does kill you. I swear I fired a CD at someone earlier and it didn't kill them. That's not what I wanted. Is that? There it is. Okay, this looks like it's a half decent position. The window is a little annoying. Need to make sure I don't accidentally shoot that mine over there. Are you going to stop there? You are, thank you. Lovely. This is the bit where I accidentally shoot the mine. Really? Oh, I was trying to kill Assault Rifle Man. But that will do, I guess. That was a very charitably dropped gun, thank you. Hey there, Panda number 2. Hey, Aperture. No AC, no. British houses usually don't have AC. It doesn't often get hot enough. Like, this weather tends to be a couple weeks a year, so You have to have quite an expensive house to have AC. Random question, do you watch stuff like 80010C? No, I think the only time I've heard that before is, I think there's a reference to... Is there a reference to him in Terraria? Or am I getting that confused with someone else? There's some aviators with some random letters on them. I don't know if it's that though. I don't recognise either that name or Witty. Oh, it's Brit TV shows. I've not heard of either of those actually. I do watch some British comedy. I don't tend to watch that much, and I guess some drama and stuff as well. I don't tend to watch much TV generally. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong thing. Fuck! Oh, how many was I in? Oh god damn it. I meant to press escape. Shit. Oh, 8 out of 10 cats. Yes, okay, I've done 8 out of 10 cats. Would I lie to you? Oh, I read that as witty, not wilty. Yes, 8 out of 10 cats. 8 out of 10 cats does count down, and would I lie to you? I have enjoyed all of, especially does count down. Out of those 3 is a good show. Would I Lie to You is... Oh, no, Would I Lie to You? Sorry, I'm thinking of Mock the Week, which is okay. Would I Lie to You is also a very good show. I like that a lot. I really like David Mitchell and Lee Mack. They're probably 2 of my higher-rated British comedians. David Mitchell is one of my favourites for his acting, and Lee Mack is one of my favourites for just improv and stand-up. Lee Mack is very witty, and David Mitchell is really, really good in Peep Show, which is... maybe after the thick of it, my favourite British comedy show, if not all-time comedy show. The Office is probably up there somewhere, but I love Peep Show. And he's very good on Would I Lie to You as well. Always fun when he goes off on a rant. But to be honest, like, I mostly watch this stuff when I'm at my parents', because I don't watch TV here. Hey, Depresso. Your flat has AC in the UK? Yeah, you don't see it very often. And I'm sure it's very nice right now. I'm envious. Do you have VR? Superhot VR is so much better. It is, I agree. No, I wish I had Superhot VR. I wish I had a VR set. I've done Superhot a couple times in VR at like VR places, like businesses. It's awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, probably. It's just, it works so well. I couldn't think of many better concepts for things to do with VR. Superhot just works beautifully. No one's armed on this level. Let's just get rid of that mine. Ooh, whoops. He's armed. Do you get it? Walking is an important concept. It's pretty much obsolete in VR. Yeah, and actually, it depends on what your game is. Obviously, like, not all games require walking around. Like, Superhot doesn't really require it. Superhot in VR, if you could actually walk around in a space like you can in this game, would probably just be the best thing anyone had ever made. Like, that's maybe the one downside to it, is that you are confined to an area. But it kind of presents the puzzle in a different way, right? Like, you have to solve the level being able to walk around in the whole space. In Superhot VR, you just being restricted to that space frames the challenge differently, if you like. And it's not necessarily for the worse. But yeah, it would be cool if you could walk around. But yeah, there are some games that definitely need movement and have gone for VR anyway, and they just don't work, even though they try to get around it. Ones where, you know, like, you can slide with you kind of slide around with the joystick, and it's janky as hell and just doesn't work. I played a stealth game where the movement mechanic, and it's interesting to see what they did with it. So in order to move around, you throw like a portal, and it opens up this like portal orb. I don't know if anyone knows the name of this and can let me know in chat. And you throw it, and the ball itself that you throw can like bounce off walls and stuff, and wherever it lands, it opens up this like orbital portal, and you can look through it, and as you get closer, I believe it expands in size, so you can see where you're about to step out to. Almost a cool game. Very interesting idea. Didn't think the execution was 100%. But it is interesting to see how people are trying to get around the not being able to walk, except the ones who are in denial that you can't walk around in VR and just let you do it anyway, and they seem to be quite bad. Ones where you can just teleport to a new area, like Robo Recall, it kind of works. It's one of the most straightforward solutions. Fuck. But yeah, not as nice as being able to just actually move, of course. SUPERHOT PC seems boring. Only played VR. Yeah, it does feel like a downgrade. It's still a great game, and it definitely holds up on its own as a PC game, but it's a little tricky to come back to after you've played in VR, because the VR version is just so goddamn cool. Damn. Give me your gun. One time you were new to VR, tried to bend backwards and SUPERHOT for a trick and fell over. I've seen someone try to lean on a table in VR and fall over. That was quite funny. My cousin tells me a story of him playing VR with one of his friends. And I don't think it was Beat Saber. I think it was actually a Star Wars game. But it was a game where you had two lightsabers. It may have been Beat Saber. Where did your gun go? Oh. Hi. And when you try and hit the sabers together, you get some like haptic feedback on the controllers, right? Like they kind of rumble, and you get the sound effect going like. And his friend was saying like, "Oh, it's amazing how they've made it so the sabers can't go through each other." And my cousin was stood next to him going, "What do you mean? What do you mean they can't go through each other?" And he's standing there holding just the two VR controllers with these two sabers, kind of almost like hitting them against one another in the game, going, you can't move them through each other. Like, it's cool if they've done it so you can't move the sabers through each other. And like my cousin looked at him for a while, just in confusion, and then just actually like grabbed his hands and moved them in such a way that the sabers actually crossed one another in the game, because he'd just been like hitting them off each other, and his friend was just mind blown by it. It was like, oh my god. Because just the buzz from it, like the haptic feedback and the sound, he just felt like you couldn't move these lightsabers through one another, even though obviously there weren't any. Let's get rid of you immediately. What are you holding? It's not quite as scary. Damn it. I don't like stairs. I think they kite weirdly towards you when you're on stairs. My aim's always really bad on stairs. Oh, damn it. Yeah, good dodge. Didn't quite line that up correctly, I don't think. Oops. He's ascending beyond mortal comprehension. But a lot of VR, but you've never been afraid of heights or anything. So last time I went to a VR place was with my dad, and we tried, I forget exactly what it's called. I think it's someone's name. It's like the something experience, Steve something maybe. And we did the plank on it, which I've done before. It didn't really bother me. When it dropped me, there's a very weird feeling when you hit the floor, like you sink into the floor a bit. But yeah, I did that with my dad, and he just was absolutely refused to go out on the plank. It is kind of bizarre to... oh no, sorry, no, it wasn't my dad. My dad was, when I took him to VR, he was okay with it. Then we went back with my auntie, and she outright refused to go onto the plank. Richie's Plank experience, which is ironic, or not ironic, it's a coincidence, my dad's name is also Rich. So Rich was okay with the Richie's Plank experience, but yeah, my auntie was just having none of it. That was fun. I feel like I was going to respond to a chat thing and I don't remember what it was. Like I kind of went past it to talk about the Beat Saber thing, and I don't remember which message it was now. I'll have a look in a moment. Does someone want to shoot the window out for me? No? Guess I'll do that then. Can we get a line up with the arm of this guy here? Probably not. Oh, did we get it? Or did I just only needed to kill that guy, maybe? The game where you're hinting at orbs, yes, thank you. So there's that stealth game with the orbs, and that's kind of an interesting way of moving around. I didn't think it quite worked, but I'm going to plug a video of mine here, but the very first, I say very first, like there's a load of them, there's only two, but and I'm working on the third one right now. The first lesson learned video that I put out was on the advantage of limitation. So if you're like a small studio and you can't do something particularly well or something like that, like Madarica Real Estate was my example, and in Madarica Real Estate you can't actually move around, like you can't walk. But what's interesting, wow, how did you dodge that? What's interesting is that it's a puzzle game. What the right, okay. That was utter bullshit. I feel like that was a perspective trick, like I was actually stood 20 meters away from the guy. Oh, that's kind of nonsense. I don't like that. Okay, let me cool down and just chat for a second. Yeah, so the first lesson learned, talking about advantage of limitation, and what's really interesting is that I think VR is becoming a great example of that. Hey, Theo. Because yeah, in VR, everyone right now is kind of limited until we have like 360-degree treadmills or whatever. Everyone is limited to the inability to walk, kind of like Madarica. Some companies are going for the very straightforward approach of just replacing it with another movement mechanic that does as similar a job as possible, like Robo Recall, where it's just, well, instead of walking to the next location, you can just like teleport to it. So you can still travel in a straight line, but instead of walking, it's just an instantaneous thing. And once you're there, you can walk around in a small area. And that is like the most straightforward approach you can take. Some companies don't even try and solve the problem. Like Superhot, you just can't leave your little area. And some games are starting to trying to take really interesting approaches to the fact that you can't move around, and actually build a game around that. So that even though I don't particularly rate it as a game, I at least appreciate the attempt to do a cool movement mechanic with the stealth game. A stealth game where you can't move, like in theory, despite the fact that when you say you can't walk around in VR, and it sounds like a bad thing, right? And to some extent it kind of is. It's a big limitation of VR, you can't just freely walk around in a space. But as soon as you take that limitation and you think, okay, let's actually try and like derive a gameplay mechanic out of it, there's no reason that limitation has to be a bad limitation, because every game has limitations. That's what makes them games. In Mario, you can't just teleport to wherever you want. That's the challenge. You actually have to run and jump your way to an exit, right? That's a limitation, but it's there for a reason. So why not just take the you can't walk freely around limitation and derive interesting gameplay mechanics out of it, especially since how many games that include movement can you not walk in? There's not that many of them. It almost opens up a new interesting like aspect of game design that I think a lot of people have never tried to solve before, which is how do you make an interesting movement mechanic in a game where you can't walk? So I'm kind of hoping to see some VR, the fact that you can't just freely walk around in VR games. I'm kind of hoping we see a surge of like games that actually come up with really interesting things you can do with a game that you would usually expect to be able to walk around in, but that now you can't. So yeah, to some extent it's a shame you can't walk around in VR, but to some extent it's an interesting design space to have to make a game where you can't move around. Some games, obviously, it doesn't matter. If you're playing a fucking crossword, you don't need to be able to don't need to be able to walk around. So a VR crossword, you know, doesn't really matter. Beat Saber doesn't really matter that you can't walk around. Like, you can't walk around in Guitar Hero. It's not a staple of rhythm games. In fact, if anything, the fact that you can walk a bit in Beat Saber is removing a limitation from the rhythm genre. Yeah, VR Boggle, exactly. Catane is one that's not affected by the fact that you can't walk around. But when you take a genre where you ordinarily can, yeah, I really want to see some super interesting ideas come out of VR games for ways that you can manipulate the inability to walk to derive an interesting game mechanic. And I'm sure there'll be some, because we've seen a couple already. And I'm hoping they just get better and better executed. Have I missed anything in chat here? It's called Budget Cuts, the teleporting one. Thank you, Depresso. It's a really old VR demo that became a full game after like 6 years. The lesson learned video is the best content I've seen on the platform in years. Thank you, Diego. I'm certainly I'm proud of that content. It's kind of what if you could have said one, like, you get to make a popular YouTube channel, what would you want to do with it? In-depth game design discussions and also like crazy game challenges like the Centurion stuff would be my two go-tos. So I did want to kind of pivot in that direction a little bit with this channel because I have some kind of platform to do that with now. Hey, G-Freak. I saw the 360 treadmill a couple of years back, yeah. If that's ever commercially available, that would be pretty sick. Yeah, so I appreciate that some people have enjoyed those lesson learns, because especially that episode 2, the Catane one, that video, I'm not joking in it, that is a video that was more than a year in the making, and I am proud of what came out of it. But yeah, if you're interested in the kind of discussion of art from adversity, if you like, the advantage of limitation in games when designing, especially if you're thinking of making a game, hopefully that's a video worth checking out. Diego, we need to do more games like Catane, but not Catane themselves. Catane-ish, maybe. Yeah, there's a couple things that I actually have thought about on the back burner that I want to try out. So first off, there's a couple games that were recommended to me by the In Other Waters developer. I was having a quick chat with him about Catane, and he mentioned a couple of his influences for the kind of vicarious gameplay that I was talking about in episode 2. One of them is called, oh Christ, am I even going to remember either of them now? Duskers. Duskers is one of them, and then there's another one, which I don't think I remember the name of. But he recommended a couple games that could have some kind of Catane flavour to them. I also have 1 or 2 games that I found on itch.io that look like they're kind of Catane-y, and I'm going to take a look at, but they are itch.io games, so they may just be very, very unfinished alphas or game jam games, I'm not sure. They are just free games on there. And also, I'm on a list for a marketing company that try and market new like games coming out. And I occasionally get emails saying, hey, this indie game's coming out on Steam, do you want to try it? And most of the time it's not stuff that's up my street, but very occasionally I'll see one that looks interesting. And a few days ago, I got an email for a game called Hex, which looks very Catane. It is asymmetrical co-op puzzle solving. It's like exactly the Catane formula. And I emailed them asking for some Steam codes to try and promo their game, because that sounds like exactly this kind of thing for the channel. But I've not had a response yet, and maybe I won't. Maybe they've already given out enough Steam codes. So I don't know. But I'm hoping that I get a code for Hex at some point, because that would be a very Catane kind of game. If anyone has other suggestions for that kind of thing as well, you're more than welcome to suggest them. I played We Were Here and We Were Here 2 with Silly a couple months back, which is not quite Catane, but it is asymmetric co-op. And they were kind of cool. I liked those. Hey, Smart Smears. Maybe a game where you need to complete a puzzle before some advancing wall hits you and you can't move because it's VR. Yeah, that's not a bad opening concept. Also, speaking of advancing walls, some kind of like... What's the show called? The show where they shout "Bring on the Wall," and there's like a human-shaped hole in the wall, and you have to like maneuver yourself to be the shape of the hole in the wall, so you don't get knocked off when it comes at you. close eye on this rifleman. What hit me? Fine, whatever. Hey JT, hole in the wall, that's right. I only had the phrase bring on the wall in my head, so I couldn't get to hole in the wall. Hey Nuno. If you played Pony Island, you'd love that game. I haven't. It's a game I probably should play at some point because it fits into a kind of genre of game that is a predecessor to a game that I want to make. I'm not going to say much about it because if it ever comes out, and I'm talking years from now, but it's a game that I would want to make very privately and not show any of the development for or anything. But there is a game I want to make called Fishy Lake someday in the future, and Pony Island is one of the kind of influences, and I say that having not played the game, but I'm aware of kind of how Pony Island works. So yeah, in the distant future, keep an eye out for Fishy Lake maybe, because if you like Pony Island, maybe you'll like that. Hey Henrik. How do you spell Hex? Because I can't find any info on it. Yes, it's a small indie game that is, I still believe, pre-alpha, so I doubt there's much info on it. Because we're talking like basement games, like 1-2 person studios. It's their first game that they've just made at home. Kind of like Waver, really. So I don't think you're going to find much info on it. It is just spelled Hex, as you'd expect, as you've typed in chat there, but good luck finding anything on it. Something like YouTube is honestly your best bet. It's not going to be covered by, Kotaku or Rock Paper Shotgun or anything. Hex Hacking Simulator? Yes, that's it. It looks kind of Catany, could be interesting. Don't know if I'll get to play it. I'm really hoping I get an email back from the developers. But I responded to their offer of Steam codes a little late, like it took me about 3 days to respond to their email, and maybe they were just already full up with requests by that time, I don't know. Thought so. Have the link. Similar games you have played Catane and the Escapists. Yeah, well there you go. I don't know about the Escapists actually, but certainly Catane. Is Escapists 2 anything like Catane? Because I played, I don't know, like a half hour of Escapists 1, and I wouldn't say there's anything comparable in that to Catane. I also wasn't really into it, unfortunately, which is a shame because it was a gifted copy to me. So it would have been nice to enjoy it and play through it, but yeah, the first half hour or so really didn't grab me. I think I'm out of ammo here, but there is another pistol right over here. There's 2 pistols here. That's the other thing nice about VR SUPERHOT as well, right? Being able to dual wield. Like, it would be nice to have just picked both of those pistols up, but there you go. That's what you get for not being rich enough to afford a VR headset. And if Waver does semi-decently, I think a VR set would be the first thing I bought. Hex Hacking Simulator is available on Steam from the looks of it on early access. Does it cost anything though? Because I'm hoping to get a reply back that I can get a free key to do essentially a promotional stream for it. I say promotional, not to just go, hey guys, check out the new Hex, it's the best game ever made. Like, I'll still be giving it an honest review obviously, but it's, for their promotional purposes, they're giving out free codes. Did I miss anything on chat? Because a few things came in. Half a cent? Okay, sure, I'll take a look. Because if it's 1 penny, then sure, I'll grab it. Do you think a game like Catane 2 could actually sell and become popular? What do you mean by like Catane 2? Do you mean a literal Catane sequel, or are you just talking about the general idea of asymmetrical puzzle solving? Asymmetrical co-op puzzle solving. Wow, you actually got a shot off. Wasn't expecting that. you. Yeah, nice. Why is everyone unarmed on this level? You won't be that lucky, mate. Countries in deep economical crises get cheap steam prices. It's €8, okay. Ooh. Did not mean to pick that up. Let's try and get some kills before I drop this thing. Nope, you're not gonna let me, okay. Whoops. Whoa. Come back here, thank you. You're not giving me any time to go and grab a gun, are you? Something that has the same I need help, but in different situations, something like escape room, safe opening. Something that has the same I need help feel, I see what you're saying. Something that has the same oh, I need help feel, but in different situations, something like escape rooms, safe opening, and other stuff. Unfortunately, I don't speak, I'm going to assume that's Spanish, or possibly Portuguese, I guess. Sorry, Nuno. Something that has the same I need help feel, but in different situations. I feel like there probably is more than just Catane that fits into that category. But I think there is also definitely more scope for that kind of game. Catane is really popular for a reason. I think it's very satisfying to get like successful communication on the go and help out each other in a team like that. There is something about the gameplay loop of Catane that I think has, you know, not even close to run its course. I think that's a very explorable kind of area for games to continue looking into. Like, it's just satisfying to actually... Fuck, did not see that. That actually looked like it clipped through some of the guys in front of me. Like, it's just satisfying to be able to communicate successfully and, like, really efficiently and get cool things done with people that you're, like, especially people you're close to, like friends, or just other players, even if it's someone that you don't know particularly well, to just accomplish things you've never really accomplished with a person before. It feels really, like, professional and cool. Damn it. It definitely fulfills some kind of, like, fantasy you get from just seeing people who know exactly what they're doing working well together in a team, in, you know, just in, like, films and stuff. Like, isn't it just really satisfying when a character just, like, I don't know, like, is in a fight. Like, let's just say there's a fight scene in a film and two characters are taking part, but then they just do something really coordinated together, and, like, one of them just, like, throws a weapon to the other one to like, kill someone who's coming up to them just in time or whatever. Just those specific points of just, like, coordination to solve a problem with other people, they are just really satisfying. Overcooked potentially works. What I would say about Overcooked is that it doesn't have... It begins to fit to this category for sure. But a couple things Catane have over Overcooked is that you aren't completely relying on the other people in the team to do individual tasks. You may have to all work well to get a high score, but you can, a lot of the time, kind of just do your own thing in Overcooked and get by okay. In Catane, there is a complete interdependency. Like, you have to both be working on a task together. You have to rely on other people and your communication with other people to get really anything done, barring, you know, a few solo modules, but that's kind of an exception, really. Hi. Like, the idea, at least for Catane, is that you have to rely on each other. And the other thing about Catane is that, and I guess I'll plug episode 2 of Lesson Learned, it's got a vicarious element. You have to... One person is the conduit for how everyone else experiences the game. You have to live the game via your friend in Catane, or you are the way that your friend lives the game. And that's fucking cool. That's, like, such a good idea for a game. To not be able to even... Christ. See the screen. And to have to do the entire interaction just by talking to someone. Like, how many video games can you say do that, where you can actually play a video game? You could, in theory, complete Catane, start to finish. You could actually finish a video game having never even seen what it looks like. The fact that you can do that is so cool. Okay, I'm rushing. Let's slow down. Okay. Oh, I thought that guy wasn't armed, but he is. He just has a red gun. Damn it. Oh, really? Streaming Catane takes a lot of hard work. Once you're over with the vanilla, the difficulty curve spikes out of proportion. These days, certainly, there is definitely a power creep or difficulty creep, I guess, in modded modules. To an extent, I don't mind there being harder modules. It's definitely a little ridiculous these days. There are lots of modules that simply are not in the spirit of the game. To some extent, though, there's kind of raised expectations. Like, the bar has been raised by the first few modders, because I think it's safe to say that Catane... Hey, Fishy. Catane has one of the best modding communities in the world, I think, like, out of any video game. There is such a level of consistency and, like, community, an awareness of tone, difficulty and balance that I think so many people adhere to, or at least for a long time did adhere to. Like, almost nothing on the Centurion, and maybe the Praetorian, feels out of place at all. What other game could you say where the first 100 mods come out? 100 mods, that's a lot of mods. Like, let's just look at Skyrim, for instance, and I don't know much about the mods that exist for Skyrim, but could you honestly say that the first 100 mods for Skyrim came out and all felt like natural progressions to the gameplay included in Skyrim? Almost like they could have been made by the developers themselves. It's not quite that level, obviously, because the people modding the game are not professional game developers. Like, modded modules don't tend to look quite as good, or maybe anywhere near as good as the vanilla modules. Sometimes the puzzles aren't quite as good, although sometimes they are, sometimes they're maybe even better. Because they really are kind of building off the shoulders of giants when it comes to Catane. But yeah, like, the coherence of the mods in Catane for a very long time was so cool. And it is maybe unfair to expect that, like, the next 400 mods that came out all also kind of fit that pattern, because it is a modding community after all, and I think when it comes to Catane, we're almost spoiled by just how good, generally speaking, the level of modding is. Like, the average Catane mod is good. How many games can you say that just the average mod is an improvement to the to the game, as opposed to, you know, essentially digging for diamonds in the rough when it comes to downloading mods? When it comes to Catane, you can almost trust that just downloading any new module is gonna just, like, increase the wealth of the game that you're playing. And it is becoming less like that these days, but as I say, maybe that's raised expectations, and maybe it's unreasonable expectations when it comes to mods. There's, like, how many mods are there now for Catane? Is it more than 500? Like, I mean, let's just put that number on it, and I'm really not playing well anymore, am I? If we just say it's 500, just for the sake of argument, out of 500 mods for the game, probably more than 400 of them are high quality, and not just high quality, but high quality and, like, in keeping with the original aesthetic, spirit, level of difficulty of the original game. There may be great Skyrim mods, but a lot of them probably significantly change how the game feels or looks. Like, they aren't consistent with the world of Skyrim. Like, it might be an amazing mod, but it's an amazing mod that added... I mean, like I say, I don't know about Skyrim mods, but it's an amazing mod, but it's amazing because it added a portal gun or whatever, right? And holy shit, it might be cool that you can portal around in Skyrim, but it's not consistent with the world of Skyrim. Do you know what I mean? Catane is so high in that. Like, it is above and beyond almost any other game out there, I think, when it comes to just the quality of mods generally. Let's get a good angle here. Oh, I didn't need a good angle. We were one kill away from completion. What are only game you love from Mystery Case Files was a game needing to open doors with increasingly complex locks to get to other rooms, and it had a similar feel. Okay. Mystery Case Files, I don't know if I know that game very well. Terraria takes the cake on the modded community. Maybe. I'm certainly not making the claim that Catane is, like, undeniably the best modding community in the world. I'm sure there are thousands of games with mods that I've never even heard of or never seen any of the mods for or whatever. But it has to be one of the best ones going by games I have seen mods for. It's a little difficult to say about a game as sandbox as something like Minecraft or Terraria about how consistent mods are coming out with the game feel as well. Because again, I don't know that much about the mods for these games, but take something like Thaumcraft for Minecraft, which adds like alchemy and magic and stuff, I think. It's pretty in keeping, or it feels in keeping with the feeling of the game of Minecraft. But Minecraft doesn't get anywhere near having like... Actually, no, I guess it does, because there is potion crafting. I was going to say Minecraft doesn't really have magic in it, but I suppose that's not necessarily true. I don't know, but when it's a sandbox experience like Minecraft and Terraria, it's almost a template for being able to add mods to go in almost any direction, really. Like, even the Technic packs and stuff in Minecraft that add like wild technology to a game that isn't very technology heavy at all and is more kind of low-tech survival and I guess slightly magic themed. They still don't really feel out of place. It's kind of difficult to mod a game like Minecraft in a way where it would be out of place, really. And I guess the same goes for Terraria. So it's almost a different standard you're measuring by, but that's not to say that therefore they can't be compared to something like Catane. And Catane just holds this special place of having consistent mods that no other game does. Like, I guess it may be true Terraria's modding community may be doing a really good job of keeping the mods generally very consistent, and you could fairly safely just add almost all of the mods that exist for the game and have still a fairly coherent experience, which is certainly the case for Catane. Arguably, Catane also has a little bit of that kind of... It's just a sandbox to which you can add lots of things flavour to it, because it's... Sure, you're defusing a bomb, but it's quite abstract. Like, even the vanilla game has mazes on it. Like, what bomb has mazes? I guess passwords and Morse are both pretty on theme, but... Ooh. Yeah, Simon Says, like... But it is interesting how really consistent the modding community for a game like Catane is, given the number of mods that exist for that right now. You're unarmed, so let's go for you. What do you measure mods in? Liters, feet, meters, pints, dozens. Light years. Where's the mine? Not near me, fine. I don't feel safe here. Whoa, hi. Good. Quality, sure. I like having a second monitor now, it's making it a lot easier to read and talk about things in chat. Catch you later, Depressor. Still feel like there was one thing I was going to talk about that I never went back to. If there was, someone can remind me. We get a good spread here. Nope, never mind. I'll have that, please. It's not a bad position to be in. I think I have one more bullet, do I? Nope. Okay. We're fine. Hey, meme sunset. Will we ever bring back Catane? Catane never went anywhere. We do it every Saturday. Personal thing is that many mods go a bit too far in not feeling like it would be on a bomb. Sink ice cream. Yeah, and maybe it's not completely fair to say that people keep it tonally consistent, but there are definitely some like gameplay rules that people have always kind of lived by. Like is every fair? I think it's fair. I mean, there are some specific challenges that hit it for a while, but I think every module has a page, right? Has there? It's kind of difficult to keep track really, because the repository, which is where everyone goes to, which has definitely aided in keeping everything so consistent. Hey, Ender. Tracks like all of the usable mods really. So there may be ones that I've just not seen because people tend to look for new mods on the repository as opposed to on the Steam Workshop. But I think every like new module that's come out has had a manual page, right? It's just like everyone kind of agrees that they're just going to keep the way the game originally works. Pretty much every module functions with like solve and strikes the way the vanilla game does. There are rare exceptions to that, like turn the keys does not abide by the strikes rule. But just the general design principles, if you like, of the vanilla game of Catane are really highly maintained by the modding community, which is pretty awesome. Don't try and grab that gun, you cheeky bastard. Ooh. I need a gun, or a katana, I guess. Really? That went straight through your arm. Hey Popo. Why does SUPERHOT have to do with Centurion? I am completing 100 levels in a row, as you can see here, with no upgrades. It is at least the comparable challenge to the Centurion that exists in this game. So I thought it was kind of fun to call it SUPERHOT Centurion. I don't like this level. It's always really open, I always play it very badly, and I never beat it without some very close calls. At least we managed to grab an early katana here, but I seem to always spend a lot of this game running around with, or jumping around more than anything with no gun. God damn it. I like that the spear gun guys always seem to be a really bad shot. They let me get away with a lot. There was a very badly aimed shot at the end of that level that almost got me. Thank you for starting me with that. Oh, come on. Christ. Am I safe here? Did I actually get you? Yes. I was happy with that shot on the guy over on the left, that was good. Okay, we're doing alright, we're almost 2 rows into this insane challenge. What time are we on? Okay. Depending on how long this attempt goes on, this may be my last effort of the day. This looks like it could be a half-decent spot. This is another level that I'm often a bit stuck on where exactly I should be going. Hi, where did you... Christ, let me punch. Often kind of stuck on where to go on this level. Let's get some more ammo. spray time. Probably just going to remove that now for safety. It's a decent spot though. It's a bit of a dead end up there. Although it's an open dead end, like range attacks can still get me, but at least I've got some time to see them. Let's try and hit your shoulder from here. Nice. Do I have one more bullet? Nope. Oh, damn it. A good spray would be nice in it. Ah, damn it. iPad. Helipad, I think. Oh, it's another map I'm not a fan of. Okay, we've got a decent gun early. Ah, damn. Well, this is annoying. Let me punch you, please. Thank you. There are mines all over the place. Oh, shit. Whew. Ooh, that was nasty. There was some very bad shooting on this guy with one arm here. Got a little lucky at the end there. Could barely move. There were two mines on the ceiling in both directions from me. Nice. That was awful. Let's get rid of that mine and go grab a new gun. I thought this was a pistol. I don't know why I saw this as a pistol. Oh, hi. Ooh, that's a spiky guy. Good job he was the last person to kill on the level, wasn't it? Ooh. That is a disgusting start. What? Who did that? What the fuck? Did you fucking explode? Oh, he did. Oh, that is so annoying. Spiky guys using self-destruct is OP as fuck. Well, I'm going to continue with this attempt because this is going to be the last attempt of the stream, I think. Oh, that is fucking infuriating. Are you moving? Damn it. We got lucky there. Nice. Someone come give me a nice gun, please. Well, that works, I guess. Don't like that I can hear two mines going fucking haywire right now. I'm going to try and punch you without killing you. Good. And now you're probably going to explode, aren't you? No, you're going to make my life very difficult. I think a jump here is required. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, he didn't kill him? Okay, well we've got plenty of ammo around here. 2 pistols, one of which is almost full, the other one's actually full. Oops. Whoa. Oh, hi. I'm burning through him. I don't like this start. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, Juge. We're gonna have to just kind of leave. This was a horrible start. I didn't realise a hammer was going to be a throwing weapon. Stop it! Give me that gun. Oh Jesus, did I hit the broken gun? What's my favourite tea flavour? I'm generally just a breakfast tea kind of guy, honestly. Classic, very English tea. There is a tea that I had in China that I don't know the name of, which is a shame because it's part of a school group and we were just kind of out at dinner and got given it. Like I didn't order it. And that was really nice. It tasted a bit coffee-ish. It tasted, or maybe not quite coffee. It tasted kind of barley-ish. It had like a very, almost like oaty flavour to it. And that was super nice. But I have no idea what it was. French Earl Grey. Would that be Earl Grey? Nice start. We probably want to back off to the fridge over here. It's a nice area to be in. Hey Aiden. Was it Oolong? It gets served a lot. I don't think it was Oolong. I think it wasn't a name that I would recognise, if I remember rightly. I'm not totally sure that I actually am not convinced anyone ever said what it was. We're just gonna have to take a risk here. Ooh, okay. Got away with it. That's a fucking nasty start though. Putting me in a dead end and then having a spiky katana guy rush me down. Cheers for that one, game. It's not like I have no upgrades or anything. Hi. We're getting very close for someone with a gun. Darjeeling? No, it was definitely a Chinese tea. It possibly could have been oolong. I don't think it was. The reason I think it wasn't oolong is because I imagine I would have had oolong at another point during the trip, and it was the only time I ever drank it. So I don't think it was one of the more common ones that you see served. Oh. Are you going to be nasty about this? Yeah, you are. You want to be a concept for contain module PHP function names, infinite for not having a naming convention. I know there are a few like coding language themed modules. I don't know about that one though. I don't think that exists. Damn it. I don't think I have any more ammo. I'm stuck on a fucking table. Oh well, that is truly huge, isn't it? Right, thanks for watching the stream everyone. It's going to be another fairly short one just because it's very warm and I'm getting easily fidgety sat here playing games in this weather. So cheers for watching everyone. I'll mention a couple quick things before I go. First off, someone asked earlier about Catane. There should be more Catane this Saturday. We stream Catane every Saturday, near enough. I am working on a couple things right now which should be coming up in the relatively near future. I'm 10-15 minutes into my next lesson learned, although it's probably going to be the longest one so far, so that may only prove to be halfway through. I'm honestly not sure yet. I'm back doing some... I've always been developing it, but I've been hitting Waiver with my cousin pretty hard recently just because we're recognising that we're getting fairly close to the finish of the game. And we really want that to be out soon. So for anyone who's not aware, I'm currently developing a game called Waiver, and it's getting fairly close to done. Hopefully the game itself might be finished by the end of this month, if not early next month. And we're currently getting our Steam page set up for it. There will certainly be updates on the Discord server, so feel free to join our Discord server if you would like to see updates on that, or announcements for any of our streams or anything. If anyone wants to join the Discord server, there is a link in chat. If anyone wants to see our weekly schedule, as G-Freak mentions, there is also going to be a link in chat there, so you can see what's going on during the week. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to mention. Lesson learned and Waiver are the things I'm currently working on. Yeah, cheers for watching everyone. My next slot is on Thursday. I probably won't do another SUPERHOT because I've got other games that I want to do. But yeah, I think Rex is streaming something tomorrow. I'm streaming on Thursday. I'm not sure what Rex is doing on Fridays right now. I think he's taking Fridays off for a bit to do his Space Chem stuff. Or is that Mondays? I'm not sure. Just keep an eye on the schedule and on the Discord server. But I will catch you all later. Cheers for watching everyone.